Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I'm here to do a love reading for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, wherever you might have those in your chart. Um, and even if you don't have any major placements, there could still be something in here for you. But just remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. It is a general reading after all. I'm going to start by pulling some cards from Wisdom of the Oracle. Yes. um, I may have to read from the book, but yeah, we'll pick the cards and see. And I do read these cards in reverse. I don't generally with the other decks. Anyway, let's dive in and see what's going on. So we have happy in protection. That showed up. I mean, it's been a little while for either earth signs or fire signs. Don't remember though. And then we have go the distance. And we have poised. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot, actually. With happy. Oh, hey, Jojo. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here. And thanks everyone for liking, subscribing, and sharing. So yeah, we have happy in protection, which is basically about needing to lighten up. To find the silliness in any given situation, to play, to have fun, to try and find things that make you laugh, um, to shake off the heavier energies that can bring you down. Because oh, nice, Redbeard is here too, and good at being silly. I love it. um, Going the distance is about needing to um, I can't think of the word, and my cats are messing with stuff as usual. Okay, going the distance. It's it's tapping into your reserves. It's pulling your energy back too, knowing that you have a journey that you're going on. There's a period of time that it's going to take for you to get where you want to go. And so you want to conserve your energy and also have faith that you are going to get to the finish line. This is about building momentum. You're conserving, but then you're also like, I'm not a runner, but in when you're running a marathon or when people run a marathon, they have to pace themselves. And at a certain point, they get that second wind or 10th wind or however many winds you get. Um, and once they hit that stride, once they get close to the finish line, then it's just like phew, going and going past the finish line, just being like, okay, yeah. And it being in this energy of being silly, being happy, lightening up really helps to fortify you and getting to that goal. And with poised, this is having gotten to that goal or being so close that you're ready to jump. This is understanding there's a new beginning coming, and it's about time to fly. This comes on the heels of this momentum that's building, where it's just like, okay, yes, I'm open, I'm ready, let's jump. So, in terms of love, it makes me feel like, and I'll clarify with some cards, but in this moment, I'm kind of feeling like it's been kind of rocky. It's been kind of rough, which is why there's a need to lighten up and to kind of go through the healing process. It's going to take a little time. It's going to take you got to conserve your energy, but the more you go through this healing process, the better you're going to feel. Um, And at a certain point, you will be ready, ready to jump, ready for a new beginning, which is coming. Okay, so let me clarify with my Tarot of Mystical Moments deck. King of Pentacles, the female king. She comes up a lot actually when I pull from this deck. Um so so this to me speaks of, it's that combination of the male and female energy where, it's being focused on your money, your job, your business, your physical your physical prosperity, the world around you, your quality of life, being action oriented, being able to be laser focused to get where you want to go and put in the effort, and also be receptive, also be open to nurturing something into being. It's not just about like, like using force to make something happen. It's getting those energies balanced where you you're going to put in effort, you're going to be resourceful, you're going your goal is to be very prosperous, and yet it's done, there's a softness there with how you move forward. 10 of Wands. Oh my goodness. So, oh, and I was going to say the softness. The softness comes when you are able to lighten up a little bit. The softness from, it, in terms of how you're moving forward, how you're creating your your prosperity and your legacy and all that. So with the 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands is typically about carrying a burden and also the end of a cycle. The ability to be able to put the burden down. And the thing about this card, which I find so interesting, is that she's carrying all these flowers. So it's like being dedicated to having beauty in your life, but at the expense of yourself, your energy. Somehow it's weighing you down. And this is why it's important to let the how do we say this? Because you need to conserve your energy, because you have a ways to go, you got to drop the burden. You got to let the cycle close out because you have somewhere that you're heading that you can't be weighed down. Somebody, something, someone is here at the finish line, and you've been carrying, this feels like the stuff that you've been carrying from the past, from other situations where you were so dedicated to collecting this beautiful energy, but it was too much, it was too heavy. And so it's needing to purge, it's needing to, I keep wanting to say it, and I don't like saying letting go because it's not so simple as just letting go. Letting go happens as you work through things. As you drop your burden. Sometimes it can happen in a moment. Oftentimes it takes a while. But anyway, let's go on, and then we have the 3 of Wands. This makes me think that you're planning a trip, or maybe you're thinking of relocating. She's got the ship. She's the queen of her domain, her mountain. She's she's been here a long time. She's got these really long braids, and she's ready for a new adventure. Poised, knowing that there's something better out there, wherever that is. This feels like you are potentially you're looking beyond your immediate surroundings. Now, whether that's relocating or just, going on a trip, this is where you are going to find that your new beginning. This is the place where you will be ready to jump into something new that is going to be what you've been wanting. Because of letting all this stuff go, even though it was awesome and beautiful and smells really good and all that, it still was heavy. Letting that go, now you free up your energy to go see what else is out there. And I just noticed there's all these birds in the sky. So there's freedom here. You're releasing yourself, you're gaining freedom within your energy, within your life to be able to do what you want. And there's something about messages too. Birds are messengers. So um, maybe you're getting some kind. Maybe there are a lot of people around you, or you're connected to a lot of people who are giving you suggestions. It's about being open to what's around you, but ultimately taking action and looking towards the future and what you feel is going to bring you happiness, satisfaction, all that. So let me jump to the Mystic Mondays deck. We have the Five of Cups. So there's some there's some sadness here. There's some grief. Um a- Around the burden you've been carrying. But then the thought of letting that burden go, because it's so beautiful, because you've been so dedicated to it, there's sadness around that too. Like, but I spent all this time, like, doing all this, picking all these flowers. You want me to just drop it? What? No. You don't want to do that. And yet there's beauty. There's still beauty when you drop that. It's it's just changing your focus and understanding that maybe it's time to change up what you spend your time gathering, what it is you even find beautiful. Anyway, there's this 5 of cups will significantly this feeling that comes with it of grief and sadness and all that will significantly reduce when you can find ways to, like I keep saying, lighten up. W- However you do that. Um Line up and gently, softly focus on your money, your finances, again, your quality of life. Continue to increase that. Increase your abundance. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is about taking your time, doing what you need to do with integrity, putting in the effort, you have the ability, you understand the importance of hard work. I want to put that in quotes because it's not really about work so much. It's about the effort you put in to get what you want, and really paying attention to the process and each step you take, and conserving conserving your energy while still moving forward consistently. This is about consistent baby steps. And sometimes, you may not be able to release this burden all at once. Maybe you have to release it flower by flower, slowly, so that you can adapt to the change more easily. Excuse me. And justice. Getting getting the justice you deserve. Coming into balance because of understanding that there's something more for you out there. Knowing that really good things are coming to you. Your ships are coming in. So the grief the grief will abate as you turn your focus towards something new, someone new. I'm going to go with the Osho Zen next. Osho Zen Tarot. Sharing. Sharing of yourself, your resources, sharing your light, sharing all parts of you, including your silly parts. Aloneness. There is a period of time that is needed. This is about conserving your energy. This is going within, somewhat secluding yourself so that you can tap into the light that is within you. You can't share what you're not even aware of. You, like here in this picture, she's got the light on her tray. In this picture, the light I feel is coming from this figure. It could also be that this person is moving towards the light. Typically, the hermit carries the light, though, and lights the way for others. But this could be you lighting the way, sharing of yourself, but also moving towards somebody who has light of their own to share back. But ultimately, it's tapping into your own yourself, who you authentically truly are, gaining that wisdom to know how to proceed. And this can take a little bit of time. And maybe dropping this burden initially makes you feel lonely, but then you discover that it's okay to be alone, and it doesn't equate to loneliness. It's learning to shine your own light for yourself. And friendliness. This is equates to the 2 of cups. This is you, after going through this process, finding someone who matches you, who wants to put their roots down with you. This is where your justice comes from. Somehow there's and justice, I did say that, justice. There's going to be meeting of someone who really gets you, where you can just your friends, your lovers, you're on this level where it's it's a soulmate, it's someone who sees things from your perspective and wants to share that energy with you. It's such a beautiful reading. Where are we at? So I'm gonna go to the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Acceptance. There's butterflies there. Butterflies? Are those? Maybe those are doves, actually. Those are doves. There's a need to accept what has happened, where you have been, and if things aren't working out in your favor, which probably haven't been, there's a need to accept what is and know that it's leading you to something better. Nourishment. This is, once again, so many of these cards, this is about you focusing on you. What's going to give you the most energy, make you feel whatever, how do I say it? What's going to make you feel the most vibrant and grateful? This is turning your attention on yourself. This is what helps you to go the distance. If you don't fuel up, you're not going to get very far. And I think you know this, and I think this is what you're going to be doing is you're just like, okay, I need to build up my body, I need to build up my mind, my emotions, do what's right for me, and trust that you will get your justice, that you are going to find your soulmate because you're open and ready, poised and ready for new beginning with someone somewhere. Probably not near you. Okay, let me I'm gonna pick cards from the Dreaming Way Tarot. Seven of Pentacles. It's a card of being at a crossroads. You put a lot of effort into something or someone, and you're in a way, all these bags that she's carrying feels like a burden, and then here comes something out of the sky that's like she's giving it the side eye, like, what, wait, what's this? I have spent my pentacles over here, but now this is coming in. Do I drop the burden to grab onto that pentacle, getting something back, or do I ignore it or let it hit me on the head? There's something here. There's definitely a need to drop the burden, even though you have been so dedicated to collecting it, to spending your time, your money, your resources on it. It's time to release. Six of Wands, because that is going to lead you to your victory. Feeling so good, feeling happy, confident, successful after nourishing yourself, boosting yourself, fueling yourself. To go the distance, if you're in a car race, you got to make pit stops. You got to refuel. And that's what gets you to the finish line, to your victory. And Four of Pentacles. I think this is about, once you release this burden, you're paring down. You're becoming much more discerning about where you spend your money, your time, your resources. You become more focused on saving than spending, in a way. I mean, it can be literal, but just yeah, discerning. Be more discerning and trusting that in doing that, all the good and abundance is going to come into your life. There's something here, because there's a person here in the egg, and then the ducks are around. It's like trying to incubate something. Maybe there are people around you who are helping you to incubate, to helping to incubate you, I guess. Help you to warm you so that eventually you'll be ready to come out, ready to hatch, ready to jump. And that could be this person. Trust that you will get what is meant for you, what you deserve. Okay, let me finish with a rune card. We have Othala. This is a card of family. Um, let me. It's the last page. Yes, it is. Othala. Othala is the 24th and final rune card. It pays tribute to your family heritage, both the material possessions you have inherited and the attributes and traits that you were born with. With this rune card, when this rune card appears in a reading, you are encouraged to think about your ancestors and your current family traditions, which influences and beliefs from your past, including your childhood, have shaped your life and contributed to the person you are today. How far do these beliefs chime with your own? Do you feel there is conflict between what is expected of you and who you really want to be? Either way, this card calls you to be true to who you are and to let go of beliefs that you don't feel in tune with anymore. That I keep getting that's what this is, dropping this burden. Maybe you were told what you needed to do, that you needed to collect, focus on these things, even though in the end it ended up weighing you down. What truly matters to you? An alternative reading of this rune card is that you should research your family history to discover what the past can teach you about who you are and where you came from. So, and that could be a part of this Four of Pentacles as well. Is you're reassessing, you're coming to a new understanding of what's important to you, either what people have told you or like should be important to you, or you're just you're letting things go that don't that maybe used to be relevant to you and aren't so much anymore because you're ready for this new beginning, you're ready to jump, or you will be. It's coming for sure. Just hang in there. You will have your victory. You will cross that finish line. Pace yourself and it will be beautiful. You will get your justice. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again for liking, subscribing, and sharing.